Welcome to the Serendipity Factor, an audiobook that delves into the fascinating world of serendipity, the phenomenon where unexpected events lead to valuable discoveries and life-changing moments. Throughout history, serendipity has played a pivotal role in science, the arts, and personal lives, often acting as a catalyst for profound change. In this audiobook, we will explore instances where serendipitous events have led to monumental discoveries and personal transformations, demonstrating that within the seemingly random chaos of life, there exists a hidden pattern and potential. Serendipity is different from luck. While luck is purely by chance, serendipity combines chance with wisdom, the ability to link an unexpected discovery to a context where it can be applied innovatively. We will start by defining serendipity and discussing its importance, followed by distinguishing it from mere luck. We'll then explore how various fields such as psychology and sociology explain why serendipity occurs, and how you can cultivate a mindset to be more receptive to serendipitous opportunities. This journey will not only enlighten us about the science behind serendipity, but also offer practical advice on how to increase the chances of experiencing such moments in our own lives. From tales of unexpected friendships and romantic relationships that started with a chance encounter to accidental inventions that have changed the world, we will see how embracing the potential for serendipity can lead to incredible outcomes. So let us embark on this journey through the unpredictable yet fascinating terrain of serendipity. Sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by stories of chance encounters that turned into life-defining moments, illustrating that sometimes the best things in life are indeed unexpected. Chapter 1. The Magic of Serendipity. Serendipity is not just a word, but a profound concept that encapsulates the joy of discovering something unexpectedly wonderful. This chapter delves into the nature of serendipity, illustrating through historical examples how serendipitous events have led to life-changing discoveries and the advancement of human knowledge. The story of the discovery of the Americas by Christopher Columbus in 1492 is often cited as one of the most significant serendipitous events in history. Columbus embarked on his voyage with the intent of finding a new route to the East Indies. Instead, he stumbled upon the New World, radically changing the course of history and triggering a wave of exploration and colonization. This discovery brought about profound geopolitical changes and opened up a new frontier in human exploration. Another landmark in the annals of serendipitous discovery is the tale of Alexander Fleming and the birth of penicillin in 1928. In a cluttered laboratory, Fleming noticed that a petri dish containing Staphylococcus bacteria had been contaminated by mold, which led to the bacteria's destruction. This observation, which could have been easily dismissed, instead led to the development of the first modern antibiotic, which has since saved countless lives and transformed medical practice. The invention of the microwave oven by Percy Spencer is a remarkable example of serendipity in the field of technology. While working on radar technology during World War II, Spencer noticed that a chocolate bar in his pocket had melted from exposure to radar waves. This accidental discovery led him to experiment with other foods and eventually to the development of the microwave oven, transforming cooking methods worldwide. We can also look at the discovery of X-rays by Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen in 1895. While experimenting with cathode rays, Röntgen noticed a glow emanating from a nearby chemically coated screen. He deduced that the screen was being struck by unknown rays that passed through solid objects, which he later called X-rays. This serendipitous discovery not only earned him the first Nobel Prize in physics, but has also had a lasting impact on medical diagnostics and treatment. Serendipity is also prevalent in the arts. For instance, the famous Post-it notes were invented by Spencer Silver and Art Fry. Silver developed a reusable, pressure-sensitive adhesive, but he couldn't find a practical application for it. It wasn't until Fry was looking for a way to keep his bookmarks in place in his hymn book that the idea of using the adhesive for small notes was conceived, leading to the creation of one of the most widely used office supplies in the world. Through these examples, we see that serendipity often results from the intersection of prepared minds and unexpected circumstances. It requires an openness to new experiences and a readiness to see beyond the immediate context. This chapter underscores the importance of being observant and curious, as these traits can significantly increase the likelihood of experiencing serendipitous events. The stories we've explored demonstrate that serendipity is not merely about being at the right place at the right time. It's also about having the insight to recognize a unique opportunity when it appears unexpectedly. By understanding the magic of serendipity, we can appreciate its potential to bring about positive changes and innovations. As we continue to explore this concept throughout the book, we'll discover how to cultivate an environment where serendipity is more likely to occur and how to harness these moments for personal and professional growth. Chapter 2. Serendipity versus Luck. In delving into the nuances of serendipity and luck, it's crucial to discern between these often conflated concepts, each playing a distinct role in the tapestry of human experience. This chapter explores the differences and implications of serendipity versus luck, enriching our understanding of each and highlighting how one can cultivate a life more receptive to serendipity. Luck can be described as the occurrence of favorable events purely by chance. There is no action required on our part. Luck happens to us. For example, if someone wins the lottery, it is a stroke of luck. The winner did not do anything other than buy a ticket, which required minimal effort and no skill. Similarly, if you find a forgotten $20 bill in a coat you haven't worn in months, that's luck. There's no foresight or intention involved, just a happy coincidence. Serendipity, in contrast, might seem similar to luck because it also involves fortuitous outcomes. However, serendipity is distinguished by the active role of the beneficiary who leverages an unexpected opportunity into a significant gain. It often requires insight, creativity, and an active engagement with the world. To illustrate, let's consider the development of Post-it notes. The product emerged from what initially seemed to be a failed adhesive developed by a scientist at 3M. It was neither sticky enough to be effective as a permanent adhesive nor useful for the purpose it was originally intended. However, instead of dismissing this as a failure, another scientist saw an opportunity to use it in a new way, to create a repositionable note. This wasn't just good fortune. It was a creative recognition of potential in an unexpected outcome. Another insightful example involves the discovery of the structure of benzene by the scientist Friedrich August Kekulé. According to legend, Kekulé envisioned the benzene molecule's circular structure after dreaming of a snake biting its own tail. This dream led him to hypothesize that the molecule was circular, a significant departure from other theories of the day, which were linear. Here, Kekulé's subconscious mind played a role, turning what could have been dismissed as just a peculiar dream into a groundbreaking scientific discovery. Expanding on this, let's delve into how environments can influence the occurrence of serendipitous discoveries. Workplaces that encourage creativity and experimentation are ripe for serendipitous innovations. For instance, tech companies like Google encourage their employees to spend a portion of their time on projects unrelated to their primary job responsibilities. This policy has led to the development of new products and services that might not have emerged in a more rigidly structured environment. Furthermore, the role of personality traits in fostering serendipity cannot be understated. Individuals who are open to new experiences, who are curious and observant, are more likely to recognize and capitalize on unexpected opportunities. They tend to have diverse networks and engage in varied activities, increasing their chances of encountering serendipitous moments. By the end of this chapter, it becomes evident that while we cannot control the randomness of luck, we can certainly cultivate an environment and mindset that enhances our receptiveness to serendipity. Understanding the difference between serendipity and luck enables us to appreciate the role of our actions and attitudes in seizing the opportunities that life unexpectedly presents. Chapter 3. The Science of Serendipity. Serendipity often feels like a magical interruption in our daily lives, bringing unexpected joy and sometimes groundbreaking discoveries. However, beneath the surface, there are psychological, sociological, and environmental frameworks at play that can make these moments more likely. This chapter delves into the science behind serendipity, exploring how our minds, the people around us, and the spaces we inhabit can foster these fortuitous events. At the heart of serendipity in psychological terms is the concept of cognitive preparedness, which involves an individual's readiness to perceive and connect disparate ideas in meaningful ways. This readiness often stems from a combination of curiosity, openness to new experiences, and a diverse set of interests. These psychological traits encourage individuals to explore beyond the familiar, making them more likely to stumble upon novel and unexpected insights. For instance, a person engaged in scientific research might notice an unusual pattern in data that, while irrelevant to the current project, could lead to a significant breakthrough in a different field. Their ability to notice and mentally engage with this anomaly reflects a higher level of cognitive preparedness. Moreover, the role of subconscious processing cannot be underestimated. Often, our brains work on problems in the background, making connections without our active awareness. This is why solutions to problems or creative breakthroughs can seem to come out of nowhere. Often, when we are engaged in completely unrelated activities like taking a shower or going for a walk. The story of the chemist Friedrich August Kekulé, who reportedly dreamt of a snake biting its own tail and woke with the realization of the benzene ring's circular structure, exemplifies how subconscious processing contributes to serendipitous discoveries. Moving from the individual's mind to the broader social context, sociological factors also play a significant role in facilitating serendipity. The diversity of one's social network can greatly enhance the likelihood of encountering serendipitous opportunities. Interacting with people from different backgrounds and disciplines can expose an individual to new ideas and perspectives that they might not have considered before. These interactions can act as catalysts for serendipity, merging different worlds in ways that generate novel insights or unexpected solutions to complex problems. Furthermore, serendipity is often a product of environmental factors. The design of physical spaces can greatly influence how likely individuals are to have serendipitous encounters. For example, organizations that design their office spaces to encourage random encounters among employees from different departments create fertile ground for serendipity. A well-planned office layout can facilitate unexpected conversations and collaborations that might lead to innovative ideas or projects. Similarly, universities and research institutes that encourage interdisciplinary collaboration are often hubs of serendipitous discoveries, where the cross-pollination of ideas is not just possible, but expected. In addition to physical spaces, the digital environment has become a new frontier for serendipitous discoveries. Online platforms and social media can connect individuals across the globe, bringing together disparate ideas and cultures in virtual spaces. These connections might lead to new business ventures, collaborative research projects, or simply the sharing of knowledge that could inspire someone thousands of miles away. The digital world, with its vast networks and endless streams of information, offers a modern landscape where serendipity can thrive in ways previously unimaginable. As we continue to explore the science of serendipity, it becomes evident that while these moments of unexpected joy and discovery seem to happen by chance, they are often the result of a complex interplay of psychological readiness, social diversity, and environmental design. By understanding these underlying mechanisms, we can better position ourselves to benefit from what serendipity has to offer. In the next part of this chapter, we will look at specific strategies that individuals and organizations can employ to actively cultivate an environment where serendipity is more likely to occur. Chapter 4. Creating your own serendipity. Creating your own serendipity may seem counterintuitive, since serendipity is, by definition, about unexpected and fortunate discoveries. However, there are practical strategies that can enhance your openness and readiness for these seemingly random events. This chapter will explore how you can cultivate habits and environments that increase your chances of encountering serendipitous opportunities in your daily life. One of the first steps to creating your own serendipity is to cultivate an attitude of openness and curiosity. Being open to new experiences and seeking out opportunities for learning and growth can significantly boost your likelihood of experiencing serendipity. This might involve stepping out of your comfort zone regularly, whether it's trying a new hobby, traveling to unfamiliar places, or simply changing your routine. Each new activity provides a potential platform for unexpected and enriching experiences. Engaging actively with a diverse range of people is another vital strategy. Building and maintaining a broad network of contacts from different backgrounds and professions can lead to a wealth of unexpected opportunities. It's not just about having a large number of acquaintances, it's about cultivating meaningful interactions with people whose views and experiences differ from your own. These relationships can introduce new ideas, insights, and possibilities into your life that you might not have discovered otherwise. Another effective way to invite more serendipity is by practicing mindfulness and attentiveness to the present moment. Often, opportunities for serendipitous encounters are missed simply because we are too distracted or preoccupied to notice them. By being more present and aware of your surroundings, you can catch subtle cues or anomalies that might lead to serendipitous discoveries. This could be as simple as overhearing a conversation that could lead to a business opportunity, or observing a need in your community that sparks an innovative idea. Embracing failure as a pathway to serendipity is also crucial. Often, what initially appears as a setback or failure can open the door to new directions and opportunities. By adopting a resilient mindset that views failures as stepping stones to success, you can remain open to unexpected turns that might lead you to serendipitous outcomes. This mindset encourages experimentation and risk-taking, which are essential for making new discoveries. Finally, creating environments that foster serendipity can also play a significant role in your ability to encounter fortunate surprises. This includes both your physical and digital spaces. For example, arranging your living or working space to encourage creativity and random encounters with others can lead to productive collaborations and ideas. In the digital world, joining online communities and forums that align with your interests or aspirations can connect you to global networks where serendipity can strike from any corner of the world. By incorporating these strategies into your daily life, you are not leaving serendipity entirely up to chance. Instead, you are actively enhancing the conditions under which serendipity thrives. This proactive approach ensures that you are always prepared to capitalize on fortunate discoveries as they arise, ultimately enriching your life and expanding your horizons. As we progress in our exploration of serendipity, it becomes clear that while we cannot manufacture serendipitous events, we can certainly influence how often and how significantly they impact our lives. By understanding and implementing the practices discussed in this chapter, you can transform serendipity from a rare and random event into a frequent and fruitful part of your everyday experience. In addition to the strategies previously discussed, another essential approach to enhancing your serendipity is to share your ideas and projects openly, even in their initial stages. This kind of transparency can invite feedback, collaboration, or even lead to unexpected partnerships that propel your ideas forward in ways you hadn't anticipated. The digital age makes this especially feasible, with platforms designed to share and promote early-stage concepts across a global audience. Journaling or maintaining a record of your thoughts and experiences is another method that can lead to serendipitous insights. Sometimes, the act of writing things down can help you see connections you might otherwise miss. Reflecting on past journal entries can often reveal patterns or ideas that were not obvious at the time, providing new insights or inspiring innovative approaches to problems. Lastly, it's important to stay adaptable. The ability to pivot or adjust your plans when new information or opportunities present themselves is crucial in taking full advantage of serendipitous moments. This flexibility can mean the difference between letting an unexpected opportunity pass by and seizing it to create something truly valuable. By integrating these practices into your daily life, you actively enhance your receptivity to serendipity. Creating your own serendipity isn't about controlling every aspect of your life, but rather about preparing yourself to make the most of the unexpected, fostering a lifestyle where serendipity can flourish regularly. Chapter 5. The Role of Mindset in Serendipity. The impact of mindset on the frequency and quality of serendipitous experiences cannot be overstated. A positive, open mindset not only makes you more receptive to new opportunities, but also better equipped to leverage them when they do occur. This chapter explores how specific aspects of mindset influence the likelihood of encountering serendipity and how you can cultivate a mindset that magnetizes positive, unexpected events. At the core of a serendipity-friendly mindset is optimism. Optimists are naturally more inclined to see the potential in unexpected situations. Their ability to anticipate positive outcomes makes them more likely to engage in behaviors that lead to serendipitous discoveries. For example, an optimist who faces a disruptive career change is more likely to view it as an opportunity to explore new professional paths rather than a setback, thereby opening the door to new and unexpected opportunities. Resilience plays a critical role as well. Resilient individuals recover quickly from setbacks, keeping their momentum and openness to new experiences. This resilience ensures that even when things don't go as planned, they remain ready to take advantage of new opportunities. The story of many entrepreneurs reflects this trait. Their initial failures often pave the way for success in ways they had not originally envisioned. Curiosity is another essential component of a serendipity-friendly mindset. Curious individuals constantly seek out new knowledge and experiences, ask questions, and are willing to explore unfamiliar territory. This continual quest for understanding exposes them to a broader range of possibilities and increases the likelihood of serendipitous encounters. Another aspect of mindset that significantly affects serendipity is the ability to connect seemingly unrelated ideas. This cognitive flexibility allows individuals to make unique connections between diverse pieces of information, a common thread in many stories of serendipitous inventions and discoveries. By nurturing a habit of thinking creatively and embracing diverse perspectives, you can significantly enhance your capacity for this kind of innovative thinking. Finally, cultivating mindfulness and presence can greatly increase your sensitivity to serendipitous opportunities. Being fully present in the moment allows you to notice small details and subtle cues that you might otherwise overlook. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and focused attention exercises, can sharpen your awareness and deepen your engagement with the immediate environment, making you more attuned to the opportunities around you. By fostering these qualities, optimism, resilience, curiosity, cognitive flexibility, and mindfulness, you prepare the ground for serendipity to take root in your life. As we conclude this chapter, it becomes clear that while serendipity involves elements of chance, our mindset plays a crucial role in determining how much we benefit from these fortunate occurrences. In the chapters that follow, we will continue to explore how various factors interact to create the rich, complex phenomenon of serendipity. Further emphasizing the importance of mindset, it's worth considering the role of intentionality. While serendipity by its very nature involves elements of surprise and the unexpected, setting intentions can create a psychological readiness to identify and utilize serendipitous opportunities when they arise. This does not mean expecting specific outcomes, but rather maintaining a general openness to beneficial changes and new ideas. Another mindset that enhances serendipity is the willingness to share knowledge and experiences freely. People who freely share their insights and collaborate openly often find that opportunities come back to them in unexpected ways. This reciprocal style of interaction can lead to mutual serendipitous benefits as shared knowledge circulates and grows within a network, often leading to innovations and solutions that benefit all involved. Lastly, embracing ambiguity and uncertainty can significantly enhance one's ability to experience serendipity. Those who are comfortable with not knowing all the answers are more likely to explore new paths and make discoveries that a more certainty-bound approach might never uncover. It is within this comfort with the unknown that many serendipitous pathways are found. As we wrap up this chapter, it's evident that while serendipity is often seen as mere luck, the right mindset can greatly increase the frequency and impact of these fortunate occurrences. By cultivating a positive, open, and resilient mindset, and by embracing curiosity and flexibility, individuals can not only increase their chances of experiencing serendipity, but also enhance their ability to capitalize on it when it occurs. Chapter 6: Synchronicity and Serendipity. The concept of synchronicity, introduced by Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung, refers to the occurrence of two or more events that are meaningfully related, though not causally linked. This chapter explores how synchronicity intersects with serendipity and how understanding this relationship can deepen our appreciation of life's seemingly random events. Synchronicity differs from serendipity in that it involves a deeper sense of connection and meaning. While serendipity often relates to fortunate happenstances that bring about positive outcomes, synchronicity involves a sense of the universe conspiring to bring about an alignment of events that speak directly to the individual's needs, questions, or desires. For example, you might be thinking about changing your career, but feeling uncertain. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, you encounter an old friend who has thrived in a new career, providing not just inspiration but practical advice. This encounter could be seen as a synchronistic event, aligning with your inner thoughts and external needs. Exploring synchronicity in relation to serendipity brings a new dimension to understanding these phenomena. It suggests that our inner states, our thoughts, emotions, and unconscious desires can influence the occurrence of serendipitous events. This perspective invites us to look at serendipity not just as external luck, but as a reflection of our internal landscape. Furthermore, the exploration of synchronicity emphasizes the importance of being in tune with oneself. Regular self-reflection, meditation, and other introspective practices can enhance one's receptivity to synchronistic events. These practices help clarify one's desires and intentions, making it easier to recognize when the universe appears to be responding to one's personal narrative. Additionally, the awareness of synchronicity encourages a more holistic view of one's life events. Instead of viewing occurrences as isolated incidents, individuals may start to see connections that add layers of meaning to their experiences. This holistic perspective can contribute to a more fulfilled and interconnected existence, where both serendipity and synchronicity serve as guides and affirmations of one's path. In conclusion, while synchronicity and serendipity are distinct concepts, they are intertwined in their ability to enrich our lives with depth and meaning. Understanding and embracing both can lead to a more profound engagement with the world and a keener awareness of the interconnectedness of our experiences. As we continue to explore these complex interactions, we can better appreciate the mysterious yet impactful forces at play in our lives. This deeper exploration into the nuances of synchronicity can offer a more enriched understanding of how seemingly isolated events are often interconnected in profound, meaningful ways. One of the most compelling aspects of synchronicity is its ability to manifest in both the personal and collective realms. For individuals, a synchronistic event might feel like a personal message or a guide, whereas at a collective level, these connections can appear during significant historical moments or shared experiences that seem to echo larger cultural or societal needs. For example, consider the multiple independent discoveries in science, such as calculus, which was developed simultaneously but independently by Isaac Newton and Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz. These parallel creations suggest a synchronistic underpinning, a ripe moment in time where the collective human intellect gravitated toward a specific discovery or innovation. As we conclude this chapter, reflecting on the relationship between synchronicity and serendipity not only enhances our appreciation for these occurrences, but also encourages us to consider the broader implications of our interconnectedness. By fostering an awareness of these concepts, we can cultivate a mindset that recognizes and values the deep, often invisible threads that connect our individual and collective journeys. Chapter 7. The Serendipity in Relationships. The role of serendipity in forming personal and professional relationships is profound and often underappreciated. In this chapter, we explore how chance encounters can lead to significant relationships that profoundly impact our lives. These connections often begin unexpectedly, but grow to hold a crucial place in our personal narratives and professional networks. One striking example of serendipity in relationships is how many couples meet. Often, people find their significant others under circumstances they could never have planned. Whether it's meeting a future spouse at a friend's wedding, running into a future business partner in a random online class, or reconnecting with a long-lost friend in an airport, these serendipitous encounters can alter the course of our lives dramatically. In the realm of professional networking, serendipity plays a crucial role as well. Many career opportunities arise not from formal job searches, but through casual conversations and unplanned introductions. For instance, a casual chat between strangers at a conference coffee break may lead to a job offer or a collaboration that would not have emerged through traditional avenues. The informal, spontaneous nature of such interactions often leads to a more genuine connection and mutual interest, which can serve as a strong foundation for a lasting professional relationship. Beyond the initial meeting, the growth of relationships can also be influenced by serendipitous events. Shared experiences that happen by chance, like being stuck together during a power outage at an event, can accelerate the bonding process and deepen relationships more quickly than the usual passive interactions. These experiences can create memories and stories that strengthen the relational bond. Furthermore, serendipity in relationships often requires a degree of vulnerability and openness. Being open to new experiences and willing to engage with people without a specific agenda allows for deeper connections. It involves trusting the process of relationship building, understanding that the best connections often come from unexpected beginnings. To foster serendipity in relationships, it's important to be present in social situations, listen actively, and show genuine interest in the people around you. Engaging in diverse social activities and environments increases your chances of encountering someone who might become significant in your life. As we conclude this chapter, we see that embracing serendipity in relationships requires an open heart and a keen sense of awareness, qualities that allow us to recognize and cherish these unexpected gifts of connection. The stories and strategies discussed here highlight how serendipity can lead to some of the most important relationships in our lives, influencing our personal growth, happiness, and success. Exploring further, we recognize that maintaining a receptive and engaging demeanor also plays a pivotal role in nurturing the relationships that begin serendipitously. This means being willing to follow up, to reach out, and to invest time and energy into relationships that might initially seem coincidental but hold potential for deeper significance. An important aspect to consider is the role of technology in facilitating serendipitous relationships. Online platforms, social media, and various communication tools have created a breeding ground for connections that might never have happened in a purely physical world. Online forums, interest groups, and even comment sections on articles can lead to profound relationships. A shared interest in a niche hobby or a mutual concern about a global issue can bring people together from across the globe. Relationships that are deeply valued and frequently maintained over long periods. Additionally, fostering serendipity in relationships isn't just about personal gain. It's about creating a network of support, sharing knowledge, and offering mutual benefits. For example, many entrepreneurs attribute their success to the serendipitous relationships they've developed over time, which provided them not only with necessary business insights, but also with crucial emotional support during challenging periods. As we conclude this chapter, it is clear that while serendipity can spark the beginning of a relationship, it is the willingness to explore, engage, and sometimes take a leap of faith that nurtures these connections into meaningful, lasting bonds. Whether in love, friendship, or business, the serendipitous connections we encounter are not just happy accidents, but opportunities for growth and enrichment. Chapter 8. The Dark Side of Serendipity. While serendipity often brings about positive and transformative experiences, it is essential to acknowledge that not all unexpected outcomes are beneficial. In this chapter, we explore the darker side of serendipity, where chance events lead to less favorable, sometimes even harmful consequences. Understanding this aspect of serendipity helps us prepare for and navigate the complexities of life's unpredictable nature. One example of the negative impact of serendipity can be found in the realm of information security. A serendipitous discovery of a security flaw by someone with malicious intent can lead to significant data breaches and financial loss. In such cases, an accidental finding that could have been used to improve security instead becomes a tool for exploitation. In the medical field, serendipitous discoveries can sometimes lead researchers down a path that ultimately proves to be a dead end or harmful. For instance, a drug initially found to have beneficial effects in treating a particular disease might later be discovered to cause severe side effects that outweigh its benefits. These outcomes remind us that every discovery carries potential risks, and the initial excitement of a serendipitous find must be tempered with rigorous testing and ethical consideration. The financial world is not immune to the dark side of serendipity either. Investors might stumble upon what appears to be an incredible investment opportunity, only to find out it was a well-disguised scheme that results in significant financial loss. Here, the initial serendipitous encounter with the investment opportunity turns into a cautionary tale of due diligence and the importance of skepticism. Moreover, personal relationships, often enriched by serendipity, can also suffer from its darker aspects. An impromptu decision to trust someone met through serendipitous circumstances can lead to deception or heartbreak if that person turns out to have dishonest intentions. These experiences serve as reminders that while openness can lead to beautiful connections, it must be balanced with prudence and caution. In discussing these scenarios, this chapter does not aim to instill fear, but to encourage a balanced view of serendipity. It's important to approach serendipitous events with a critical eye and consider potential downsides, especially when decisions have significant consequences. By acknowledging the darker side of serendipity, we can better equip ourselves to make informed decisions and protect our interests in the face of life's inherent uncertainties. As we move forward, let's carry with us the understanding that while serendipity can be a source of joy and opportunity, it also demands a measure of vigilance and responsibility. This awareness allows us to fully appreciate the spectrum of experiences that serendipity can bring into our lives, prepared to embrace the good while guarding against the potential pitfalls. To further explore how to navigate the potential pitfalls of serendipity, it's crucial to develop strategies for discernment and critical thinking. These skills help in evaluating serendipitous opportunities and determining whether they align with one's ethical standards, long-term goals, and personal safety. Educating oneself about the common pitfalls in one's field of work or interest is a proactive way to mitigate the risks associated with serendipitous discoveries or opportunities. For instance, in the field of scientific research, understanding the ethical boundaries and potential consequences of novel discoveries can prevent misuse or harm. Similarly, in the business world, being aware of too good to be true schemes can protect one from falling victim to fraud. Another key strategy is to cultivate a network of trusted advisors or mentors. These relationships can provide guidance and a second opinion on unexpected opportunities. Whether it's a potential new job, investment, or partnership, having a sounding board can help in assessing the true value and potential risks of a serendipitous opportunity. Lastly, maintaining a level of emotional detachment when evaluating new opportunities can be beneficial. This does not mean being pessimistic or overly cautious, but rather maintaining a balanced perspective that considers both the potential benefits and drawbacks of a situation. By not getting carried away by the initial excitement, one can make more thoughtful and informed decisions. Chapter 9. Famous serendipitous inventions. Throughout history, many of the world's most impactful inventions were the result of serendipitous discoveries. This chapter delves into the stories behind some of these inventions, illustrating how unexpected moments of insight and fortunate accidents have shaped the modern world. The discovery of penicillin by Alexander Fleming in 1928 is perhaps one of the most famous examples of serendipity in scientific research. Fleming noticed that a mold had contaminated a petri dish used to culture Staphylococcus in his laboratory. Instead of discarding the seemingly ruined experiment, he observed that the mold prevented the growth of the bacteria. This observation led to the development of penicillin, the first true antibiotic, which has saved countless lives since its introduction. Another iconic serendipitous invention is the microwave oven, discovered by Percy Spencer while working on radar technology during World War II. While testing a magnetron, a type of vacuum tube, Spencer noticed that a candy bar in his pocket had melted. Intrigued by this, he experimented by placing other foods in front of the magnetron, eventually leading to the realization that microwaves could cook food quickly, a discovery that revolutionized cooking methods worldwide. Post-it notes also have a serendipitous origin. Spencer Silver, a scientist at 3M, was attempting to develop a super-strong adhesive. Instead, he inadvertently created a low-tack, reusable adhesive. It wasn't until his colleague Art Fry thought of using it to anchor his bookmark in his hymn book that the practical application of post-it notes was realized. What started as a failed attempt at creating a new adhesive turned into one of the most popular office products used around the globe. Velcro is another example of serendipity at work. Swiss engineer Georges de Mestral invented Velcro after a hunting trip in the Alps in 1941, where he noticed how burrs clung to his clothes and his dog's fur. Under the microscope, de Mestral observed the tiny hooks on the end of the burr's spines that caught anything with a loop, such as clothing, hair, or animal fur. This observation led to the creation of Velcro, a hook and loop fastener that has numerous applications in clothing, footwear, and more. These stories highlight the role of serendipity in innovation, showcasing how being open to the unexpected and recognizing the potential in everyday occurrences can lead to revolutionary inventions. Each of these inventors displayed curiosity and an open mind, key traits that allowed them to see and exploit these serendipitous moments. As we move on to the next chapter, we will further explore how to harness the serendipity factor to cultivate a lifestyle that embraces and benefits from such unexpected discoveries. Chapter 10. Harnessing the Serendipity Factor. As we conclude our exploration of serendipity, it becomes evident that while serendipitous events can seem purely accidental, there are ways to harness and cultivate these moments to enrich our lives both personally and professionally. This final chapter provides a summary of the key concepts discussed throughout the audiobook and offers strategies on how individuals can integrate the serendipity factor into their daily lives to maximize its benefits. The first step in harnessing serendipity is to maintain an open and curious mindset. As discussed in earlier chapters, openness to new experiences and a genuine curiosity about the world can significantly increase the likelihood of encountering serendipitous events. Encourage yourself to step outside your comfort zone regularly, engage with new ideas, and explore unfamiliar territories. This not only broadens your horizons, but also increases your chances of stumbling upon unexpected opportunities. Building and nurturing diverse networks is another crucial strategy. By connecting with people from various backgrounds, industries, and cultures, you open up a plethora of perspectives that can lead to novel insights and opportunities. These connections are often the catalysts for serendipitous discoveries, as they can introduce you to ideas and possibilities that you may not have considered before. Additionally, cultivating environments that foster serendipity is key. Whether it's rearranging your workspace to encourage chance interactions or choosing to work in collaborative, multidisciplinary settings, the environment around you can significantly influence your likelihood of experiencing serendipity. Organizations can also play a role by creating spaces that promote creativity and unplanned interactions among employees. Practicing mindfulness and being present in the moment allows you to better notice and take advantage of the opportunities that serendipity presents. Often, it's not that serendipitous moments are scarce, rather, it's that we are too distracted or preoccupied to notice them. By developing a habit of mindfulness, you can become more attuned to the nuances of your environment and more likely to spot these moments. Finally, embracing a positive attitude towards failure and uncertainty can enhance your serendipity factor. Viewing failures as learning opportunities and being comfortable with uncertainty can lead to a greater openness to experiences that, while initially seeming like setbacks, could open doors to new and exciting paths. In summary, serendipity is a powerful force that, when harnessed effectively, can bring about significant life changes, innovative breakthroughs, and deep personal connections. By understanding and applying the principles discussed throughout this audiobook, you can cultivate a lifestyle that not only embraces serendipity, but actively invites more of it into your life. As we close this chapter and this book, remember that the journey of cultivating serendipity is continuous and ever-evolving. By staying curious, open, and engaged with the world around you, you ensure that your life remains rich with unexpected joys and discoveries. Let the serendipity factor guide you towards a fuller, more connected experience of the world.